TWA have declared already. MOYAI will be in green for this game. And here we are in our grand final, game 1 of MOYAI versus TWA. The grand final of WoWs Classic Season 8. Green team of the Northern Spawn will be MOYAI running Montana, Schlieffen, Des Moines, Moskva, Vampire 2, Grozavoy. Meanwhile, in red in the Southern Spawn, TWA going to be running Schlieffen, Conqueror, Des Moines, Moskva, Haragumo, Vampire 2, Grozavoy, Yuyang. Grozavoy exists. Right, Vampire 2 here, gonna look at the green builds. Consumable duration and cooldown, Hydra mod in slot 2. We have the Grozavoy of Brody, he's gonna be running Superintendent, RPF, no legendary module. Same with LH Gamer, same build. This Grozavoy of Rosa. This Grozavoy will be running the legendary module. Anyway. Des Moines of Dino, going to be running Survivability Expert, Superintendent, Top Grade Gunner, and the Legendary Module. Nothing really unusual at all there. Philippa's going to be pretty much the same build. Moskva, Legendary Module, same kind of build actually. Montana of 19.8, relatively standard full tank build, including increased heal cooldown. Schlieffen, IFHE, secondary range, secondary cooldown. No fire prevention, this is the standard Schlieffen build. We'll actually be taking consumable duration in slot 5 over concealment. Red team builds, TWA, taking a look. We have Kenny Mods, Des Moines, Top Grade Gunner, and Outnumbered, no Survivability Expert, Legendary Module. Haragumo, going to be running AFT, RPF, Legendary Module, Adrenaline Rush, you know, that kind of stuff. Conqueror of Silverblade, Furious, once again, no increased, no extra consumable charge, but he will be taking the increased heal cooldown and the extra heal for potential damage plus fire prevention. Moskva, Blood Legend, Top Grade Gunner, like mod, standard stuff. Vampire 2, Marcello, BFT, RPF, prop mod in, like engine boost duration mod in slot 2. We got the Grozavoy of Solitude, Dazzle, Legendary Module, Superintendent, no RPF. Repri in his Yuyang, Concealment, Leg Mod, RPF, Smoke, Des Moines of Point behind him, Top Grade Gunner, Leg Mod, you know, standard stuff. Schlieffen of El Snackman, Swift and Silence, no extra heal consumable, fire prevention, IFHE full secondary. Taking a look at some initial deployments over at the air cap for MOYAI. We're going to be sending double Grozavoy plus a Des Moines and Montana in support. Vampire 2 is going to smoke the Moskva into position at the northern island here. Same is going to be happening for TWA. We'll get back to that in a second because I think that's about to explode. Then Grozavoy, Des Moines, and Schlieffen heading over to the home caps. Let's just watch this just in case something explosive happens with the two Moskvas radaring each other on the way into the position. Both Vampires are going to be caught in this as well. Marcello has not activated his smoke, because why would you when there's, like, you know, a radar running down right now. Point in his Des Moines is getting smoked up by the Yuyang of Repri, and they're going to be raining down shells on the broadside of this Moskva as it gets into position, and he's probably going to sit there and just farm for as long as possible. Conqueror also going to get some salvos in from this position, and this Moskva has taken a bit of a pounding. Shells landing into Vampire 2 rather than the Citadel of Moskva, that might be to save that. But the Des Moines of Kinnymod has a beautiful angle to rain down at the side of the Moskva here. This Moskva is definitely going to be the focus of TWA, this little linchpin here. If you get this down, you get full control of this cap, and then if you got full control of this cap, you can just swoop through and envelop this. The Moskva just being turbo formed. While he's being formed, let's take a look at the deployment for TWA. Just a Haragumo at the home cap, the Conqueror and Des Moines looking for this position. Moskva's going to hydra each other, Vampire 2 with a contest here, and then this Grozavoy, Des Moines, and everything else is just basically getting into a position to farm out this Moskva position. That is what their plan was, farm out this Moskva position. That's why the Des Moines is positioned there, the Conqueror's positioned there. They knew they were going to get this with the smoke, that's why they had their radar as well. And what's happening? The Moskva's being farmed out, effectively. during all of this are also going to take the B cap. There's actually going to be a bit of a 1v1 breaking out between the two Vampire 2s. Marcelo's able to smoke up. This Vampire's smoke is already over. He's caught in the Moskva's Hydra still. We'll get out of it. Shell's still coming in towards him, though. Vampire's Hydra is ready. Marcelo's Hydra is active. No radar available. 7 seconds till the radar is available for Blood Legend if he wants to use that to try and get some more damage onto the MOYAI Vampire 2. And there it is. The radar does come out. Does spot the Vampire 2 once again. Marcelo's going to be opening up on that. Also, Point and Solitude going to be opening on this Vampire 2. The focus fire coming in from all sections of the map. The Legend going to be pushing around the corner to get involved too. MOYAI's Vampire 2 is suffering. He's forced to burn the DCP early because he was just going to burn out from the fire. Now he has to. Now he just goes down. Torpedoes towards the Des Moines look kind of painful, but they might, well, actually, the Stephen is hydring them. There's not a real gap, but I think it's only going to be a case of Snackman takes 1, Point takes 0. Yeah, just the 1. Maybe a second. Does not take the second. Home caps were both taken, but TWA have 3 caps right now. The MOYAI push over on this flank to try and like do something about this, since they know where all the ships are. They know what Kinnymod's position, they know the Conqueror's position, they know that they need to take these home caps, but you're going to need more than just the home caps at this point, because you've already lost 2 ships. Radar comes out from the Des Moines. Will be spotting the Montana of 1980. Will also be spotting both Grozovois. Philippolis in his Des Moines is not going to be in that position. They're going to try and focus out this Des Moines as fast as they can. Point's just going to reverse around this corner. Schlieffen of Snackman, on the other hand, looking to maybe push around the back at some point. Yeah, Point gets himself around the corner. No longer spotted. Raiders up. They're going to be focusing onto LH Gamer's Grozovoy. Radar comes out from Philippolis' Des Moines. They will be spotting the Yu Yang of Repri in that smoke. Solitude also getting caught in that radar too, but I don't think he really cares. Moscow Blood Legend pushes up to support this. This is what we're saying. Once you get that position done, you're free to push through and envelop this. And the Schlieffen of Snackman's looking to get involved too. But now Philippolis is kind of just stuck in the open, and he's got Des Moines wailing on him, he's got Moscow wailing on him. Yu Yang, Grozovoy. The Schlieffen about to come around the corner. MOYAI's Grozovoy does go down. Now the focus switches to Philippolis and the Des Moines. Kinnymod jumped the gap over there, by the way, hoping to get around the back of all of this. Des Moines goes down. Schlieffen of Snackman comes around the corner. Dumps a wall of torpedoes for the Montana to deal with. Montana chooses to shoot the Moscow of Blood Legend. Does overmatch the 25mm section of the upper bow, but does not connect with where he wants it to. And now this Montana is suffering. And Brody and the Grozovoy is suffering. Yu Yang's on him, Grozovoy's on him, Des Moines on him, takes him out. Only 1 torpedo connects from the first wave from El Snackman. Montana's going to go for the ram now. Again, tries for the overmatch on the bow of the Moskva. Honk honk. No bonk. Snackman reverses away. And that's 6 ships dead for 0. TWA with a very phenomenal play over the A cap. The 3 remaining ships for MOYAI, all kind of locked in at the double home caps here. We have the Schlieffen, the Grozovoy, who's currently 1v1, and the Haragumo of VIII, and then the 2 Des Moines, and the Des Moines here as well. Grozovoy does have a smoke available. Haragumo does not. But at this point, I don't think they're going to bother using the smoke. They're just going to sit there and yeah, just please kill me kind of deal. GG go next. Schlieffen walks around the corner, finds Kinnymod. I mean, there's a bit of a pincer play happening here. But there's also, like, you know, the entire map raining down upon the Schlieffen. Throws his torps out. Kinemod picks up the kill, and that is 8 kills to 0. TWA taking game number 1 of this best of 5 grand final. Well, remember, it is a best of 5. MOYAI have 2 more lives in this series to take back, to deny TWA back-to-back titles. I'm not sure if it's back-to-back-to-back. I know TWA have held this crown several times. Next map will be Sleeping Giant. Reminder for the bans of this series, Gearing, Shimmer, Kleber, and Minotaur all banned. So Darings and smoked up Des Moines everywhere. Replays are already on the channel before the ref even asks for them. What time are we on? 5:15, okay. Right, MOYAI have 8 out of 9 players ready up. TWA have 6 out of 9 players in the room with 1 player ready, so we're just waiting on everyone. Next game should be due to start within 5 minutes or so. I don't think we actually got a deadline set, but hey. Nine out of 9 ready for MOYAI. Umugu coming in. Umugus. Also to be bringing forward onto Dawn as well. So I'm expecting some heavy smoke play, just by virtue of people. I mean, that and with it being a Sleeping Giant, which is, you know, notorious for being full of fucking smoke play anyway. Especially with the Kleb bands, that is. All the players are ready up. MOYAI have declared ready. TWA have declared ready. We don't need a full countdown. Just press the damn button. Right. Getting ready to launch into game number 2 of this grand final of WoWs Classic Season 8. Here we are. Game 2. MOYAI in green of the Northern Spawn with a 0 battleship composition. Des Moines, Moskva, Haragumo, Grozovoi, Daring, Yuyang. We've seen 1 BB, let's try no BB. Meanwhile, in red in the Southern Spawn, we have TWA running 1 BB. Kremlin, Des Moines, Moskva, Haragumo, Daring, Yuyang. Who needs BBs? We're using 1 of the 4 allotted BB slots in this game. Alright, so, green team builds. Legmod, RPF for the Grozovoi. Haragumo behind that. Legmod, RPF, AFT. Brody and his Yuyang will be running Radar, Swift and Silence, RPF, no legendary module. Grozovoi, Fearless Brawler, Reload Mod, Superintendent, no leg mod. Daring, Rudder Mod, RPF, Superintendent. Des Moines, not for sale fossil, will be using relatively standard looking build. It's a Des Moines build, you've seen it before. Philippolis. basically, you know, it's a Des Moines build. You've seen it before. You've seen the minor variations. Moskva, standard. Des Moines, standard. Haragumo, standard. You've seen it a million times. Let's go have a look at the red team builds. Umogu in his Des Moines. Standard. Haragumo, standard. Kinemod. Top Great Gunner and outnumbered no survivability expert. Slightly unusual, but still. Solitude, standard daring build. Moskva, Blood Legend, relatively standard looking stuff. We've got a Kremlin, a Vel Snackman, heavy AP, Swift and Silence. Not taking the extra heal, is taking the improved heal cooldown and bonus heal for 2 million potential. Point, relatively standard looking build. Yu Yang of Repri will be a Smoke Yu Yang with the Legendary module. And RPF, we got the Daring of Forward Unto Dawn with, hey look, a standard looking Daring build. Anyway, initial deployments over the A-cap for MOYAI. We're going to be sending Haragumo, Moskva, Des Moines. B-cap, Yu Yang, Daring. This Des Moines might actually play down here. That's a choice that you can make. Grozovoid, Des Moines heading over to C. Meanwhile, for red team of TWA, Haragumo, Des Moines heading over to A. Daring going to be contesting B, or at least staring at it. Then we've got Moskva, Daring, Yu Yang, and Des Moines all heading over to C, with the Kremlin hovering between B and C right now. Let's take a look at B-cap, because that's the only thing that looks like if anything's about to happen anytime soon. Radar comes out. Solitude's going to smoke up. Start gunning the Yu Yang and the Daring. Should be able to get the resets. Should be able to get a bit of damage in. But after that, this cap is probably going to be given up to the Yu Yang Daring combination. Remember, that is what? That is Radar Yu Yang. So, Brody will have a radar available for Solitude once this Moscow radar expires. Fair bit of damage on Brody's Yu Yang there. Kremlin of El Snackman going to be throwing shells in too. That's half of HP, half the HP Brody gone though. Actually, C-cap looks like it could be explosive quite soon. We got the Des Moines in their smoke screens mirroring each other. Although they are both going to be slightly out of range of each other, so there probably won't be too much action. Just a couple of the DDs getting shelled. When it comes out from the Yu Yang at B, they do spot Solitude. Moscow will open up a little bit on him, but Solitude is going to run through this gap and get out of there. Donate the B-cap to MOYAI. Focus their efforts elsewhere. Daring, hydroing for the Des Moines of Point. Spot all these torpedoes. Make his way towards that cap. I'm trying not to get too deep into this. Alright, B-cap taken. MOYAI will start their point income. They now have the lead for how long? And that will be 2 points every 3 seconds. Alright, bit of trading back and forth. Des Moines getting spotted in the open for MOYAI. Is going to be heading into that smoke. Radar comes out from the Des Moines of Kinemod. Spots the Haragumo smoking him. Radar comes out from MOYAI's Des Moines position on the corner. We'll be getting on the broadside of Kinemod. Demo will potentially look for some shelling into Kinemod as well. But the Haragumo is going to be the focus of everybody's eye, including VIII, who's on the border. Kinemod's radar up for another 20 seconds. Additional one there. Going to be suffering quite a lot for this. VIII also taking a lot of damage, getting stuck on that border. Might actually go down here, you know. Yeah, VIII goes down on the border. And they do not make the trade. So, TWA down a ship. Amugu pops his radar. That will spot the MOYAI Daring in B. Will also spot the position of the Moskva of Schnitzel and also the Daring of Not For Sale. The Des Moines of Not For Sale Fossil. So that'll allow Kinemod to get a little bit of farming out on him. Flying back over to the C-cap, we see that Solitude's Daring took a bit of a pounding there. But him and Forward Unto Dawn will combine to go for this C-cap. The blind fire coming in to try and get these resets. Not going to be finding it. So, C cap has been taken. That will equalize the point income. However, there is still a 170 point lead for MOYAI currently with that early kill onto Vile's Haragumo. You caught on the border. The mine of Demo has been able to advance to behind this island, and they're actually going to take down Kinemod. Kinemod being focused by two Des and the Haragumo here. Umugu is just reversing away from the area, just trying to get out of there while he still can. Because he doesn't want to be the focus next, you don't want the Haragumo on top of you. So that's 2 ships down for TWA right now. Smoke screen coming in for the Grozovoy, for the Des Moines from the Grozovoys. They're going to start forming over this Conqueror and Moskva. Forward into Dawn will be able to declare the radar's timing to Repri and let them know when it's safe to smoke into this. Point going to be opening on the Grozovoy that's spotted. Repri's skirting the edges of this radar quite well. Repri finally getting up in the radar. Drops his smoke, now he sees the radar expiring, and that's going to force the Grozovoy, Des Moines, and Grozovoy all the way back now. So TWA with these 6 ships pushing through C have secured C, but they have lost B and A for this. Umugu in his Des Moines is being like turbo focused by the Haragumo and encroaching Des Moines. Now that he's reversing, he's also going to have the daring of Suse on his back as well. Umugu going to be hydro locked temporarily. Well, hydro is expiring from not for sale fossil, but there is a radar available from Demo, so you'll get relit instantly. Looks like Point got a radar out, and they did find the Des Moines of Philippolis. Resmoke not quite available. Well, the Daring has a smoke, but he's not in a position to smoke Point. Looks like the focus. Yeah, Daring took out Umugu's Des Moines down there. We knew he was going to go down. But it looks like they're going to get the kill on a Philippolis. TWA down 3 ships right now to MOYAI. Smoke comes out for Philippolis. Radar comes out from Philippolis. We'll be finding the Yu-Yang. He is on fire still, though. Should be burning out, right? Should be burning out? 1 shell lands, that takes him out. Switch focus over to the Grozovoy of LH Gamer now. Yeah, Philippolis burns out. They got what they needed here, and now they can run down both of these Grozovoys. That should allow them to get all 3 kills here. Those 3 kills should all be picked up. However, there will still be 6 ships here for them to go through. Kremlin of Snackman now going to get focused by everything. Everything being 2 Des Moines and a Haragumo. Point is quite low, so he needs some time to heal up before he can chase down these 2 Grozovoys in the corner. Which is going to kind of make TWA suffer a little bit, not being able to get these kills instantly. The Daring is screening, so they can't get past him. But he doesn't want to take a direct fight with both of them. Unless he can get the Yu-Yang in bloom spotting range of them, then he can use his smoke. If they fire, then the Yu-Yang spots while he smokes. 3 minutes left on the clock until MOYAI win. This is what we're talking about. The daring forward onto Dawn. Heals, pops his smoke. If they leave this smoke, the Yu Yang spots them in the bloom. And now he can gun. However, he has reversed out of his smoke screen, and I don't think that was the ideal option. Actually, that wasn't reversing, that was straight up forward. So they do lose their daring for that, but they are going to pick up both Grozovois. I'm back over the middle. The daring as Suse took a bit of damage there. They're trying to focus everything. 3 minutes left on the clock now before a MOYAI win. The TWA do still have the advantage of having a battleship against 2 Des Moines and a Moskva. The question is, what can they do with this battleship? Where it comes out from Demo from MOYAI, we'll be finding the position of the Kremlin. That's all he's going to find, though. Torpedoes from the Haraguma came around the corner to try and catch the Snackman approach, but maybe one from the second rack will connect. TWA needs to contest B soon, or get a kill somehow. Snackman does need one Haraguma torpedo, forced to DCP. Blood Legend needs to be very careful with his positioning here because he has full broadside to Demo's Des Moines. The question is whether it can get the shells low enough to actually citadel him. Solitude and the Daring comes out and starts gunboating Demo. Point and Repri are trying their hardest to get back to the battle as soon as they can. 1 minute 39. TWA need to step on a cap or get a kill soon. Demo launches his planes to try and find the position of where the Kremlin is going with his anti-air. Raider comes out from Blood Legend, spots just the Des Moines. Haraguma just out of range of it. The Moskva and Daring and Yu Yang nowhere near. And they're just running away now. 1 minute 12. TWA need to make a play. They're sending Snackerman around after the Des Moines, who's now pushing forward. But there's nothing to stop this Des Moines. Blood Legend still being farmed out by Des Moines plus Moskva. Repri's finally here, but Point is still miles away. Blood Legend has no heals left either. Yeah, Blood Legend completely out of heals and on fire. He's going to go down, and that might just seal it. MOYAI will take game 2. Well then, we'll be moving on to Shatter, and we are guaranteed to now play Estuary as well. So now that takes us basically to a best of 3 format. We are now a best of 3. Shatter, Estuary, and then if we need a deciding game, the Faroe Islands. Reminder for the bans for this series, Shimakaze and Gearing were banned by MOYAI. Kleber and Minotaur were banned by TWA. And also there's a bunch of other ship restrictions because there was a limited pool of ships available in the first place. Right, getting ready to take our next game on Shatter. MOYAI still going to be in the northern spawn? Is MOYAI like top spawn for every single map? What's going on here? Let me have a look. Picks and bans and knockouts. TWA messages. TWA Bravo. MOYAI Alpha. TWA Bravo. MOYAI Alpha. MOYAI. Yeah, MOYAI Alpha spawn for every single game in this series. Well, I suppose that makes everyone's lives easier. Also, MOYAI seem to have lost one of their players. Just lost them in the ether. MOYAI scrambling to try and find what the hell happened to their missing player. Seeing an internet outage or something. They do have 10 minutes between games. Hopefully that's enough time for them to reconnect. May go back in the training room. If not, hopefully they'll be able to find a replacement. And failing that, they can always bring a bot. It's a high AI bot at least. But the second that we start having bots that actually... Well, no. We already have bots that beat the average player. We gotta turn them back off. But the second that the bots start beating the good players, that's when we have a real issue. MOYAI have got Philippolis back. Alright. All of MOYAI's players are already up. We are missing one from TWA. We now have all their players. 9 out of 9 ready for MOYAI. Just waiting forward unto Dawn from TWA to ready up. He is now ready, but Susie from MOYAI is unreadied, so, you know. TWA have declared they are ready. There we go. We're all ready. All right, MOYAI ready. We're getting ready to drop in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blah, 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 blah. Shatter Game 3 of our grand final WoWs Classic Season 8. Coming soon to a stream near you. And by soon, I mean like literally right now, as soon as I press the game scene, when the training room finishes loading. Alright, here we are, game number 3 on Shatter. Green team in the Northern Spawn will be MOYAI, running Montana, Schlieffen, Des Moines, Moskva, Colbert, Grozavoy, Z52, Yu Yang. Meanwhile, in red, TWA going to be running Kremlin, Preußen, Des Moines, Moskva, Haraguma, Alvaro de Bazan, Grozavoy, and Daring. So, there's a Colbert on my screen, and this makes me happy inside. Let's take a look at some builds. Alright, starting off with the Grozavoy, Fearless Brawler Superintendent, no leg mod. We got a Z52 with Hydra mod in slot 2, RPF Superintendent. We've got a Yu Yang for Rosa, he's going to be running Smoke, Legendary Module, RPF Superintendent, and Consumable Duration and Cooldown. Des Moines of Demo, Top Grade Gunner, leg mod, etc, etc. Colbert, Philippolis, going to be running Heavy HE, I thought it was IFHE for a second. Heavy HE plus Reload mod, no range mod, Superintendent, Prop mod, Concealment. Not church build. Not church build. We have Montana of Nicinator. He's going to be taking the improved heal cooldown, plot room. Got the Schlieffen IFHE full secondary, taking consumable duration in slot 5 for the extra cooldown, for the extra heal duration, DCP duration, and high duration. Moskva of Brody, going to be taking leg mod, top grade gunner. We've got Des Moines not for sale with a relatively standard Des Moines build. And we looked at the Z52 and Grozavoy already, didn't we? Okay, let's take a look at the red team builds for TWA. Alvaro de Bazan, Dazzle, Fearless Brawler, Adrenaline Rush. We've got the Daring. He's going to be running Superintendent, RPF, Adrenaline Rush. The Kinney mod special of top grade gunner and Outnumbered, plus the leg mod. We've got the Kremlin of Silverblade with Vigilance plus 500 and extra heal. Preußen of El Snackman is going to be running secondary range and reload along with Swift and Silence, not taking the extra heal. The Moskva of Blood Legend with a relatively standard Moskva leg mod build. Des Moines of Point, relatively standard looking Des Moines build. Haragumo of Repri, the standard Haragumo build. And finally the Grozavoy of Vile, taking reload mod, Superintendent and RPF. Taking a look at the initial deployments, as soon as I managed to close this thing on the side. Over the ACAP for MOYAI, we're going to be sending this Grozavoy, Z52, and Des Moines. Z52 will be able to hydrolock that entire cap and deny entry for anyone. Well, we won't be able to deny entry, but anyone goes in that will be spotted. Montana's going to be in support of that. Schlieffen looking for the gap at B. Then Moskva is going to be taking some sort of radar spot up by C. Then we have Yu Yang, Des Moines, Colbert as a triple squad heading over to C. Meanwhile, for TWA, heading over to A, we have the Alvaro de Bazan in the front position, backed up by Daring, Kremlin, and Des Moines. Alvaro will be able to smoke up that Des Moines eventually, but they're there for the burst fire initially, and he's got Dazzle to take as much reduction in burst fire himself. Wow, wording is hard. Meanwhile, Kremlin is going to be manning between A and B, potential to push whenever he so chooses. Same with the Preußen between B and C. Moskva heading to the radar position next to the C cap. Then we have Grozavoy, Haragumo, and Des Moines heading wide of C. Taking a look over the A cap, because I think we're about to see some stuff. We do indeed see the burst fire of the Alvaro de Bazan go in and chunk the Grozavoy to within half of his HP. Grozavoy instantly pops that heal, and Solitude gets out relatively unscathed. Dazzle doing its job, I guess. LH Gamer and the Z52 is also spotted from Bloom because he did fire at the Alvaro, but he was spotted by Forward onto Dawn and the Daring there, so they've given away position of both of their destroyers. And also the Montana. This Des Moines was unspotted during that. He did not fire. Schlieffen from MOYAI is going to be making his way into the B cap eventually. He's going to sit there next to it for a while. Snackman has been in this position before, except last time there was a Salem there he was removing the face of. Z52, Hydra does activate. We'll be spotting those torpedoes that are encroaching upon his position. Daring with a 6 kilometer concealment will probably spot the Z52 at the same time as he's spotted. There we go. The DDs spot each other. Kremlin salvo comes in. Forward onto Dawn, smoked up, which is an interesting choice against the Z52 spotting you, but still. Montana salvo's coming in. Not the biggest amount of damage. Gets out of there. Alvaro of Solitude went for another burst. Kinemod pops his radar, spots his Z52. Over at C, some smoke screens are yelling at each other angrily. Looks like Demo took a bit of damage during all of that. That's about it, though. The Schlieffen has entered the B cap. LH Gamer and Z52 limps away with half HP. More importantly, TWA have denied the cap. Kinemod getting Montana in the face. Kinda hurts, eh? Montana's and clapping Des Moines in Classic. Looks like the Des Moines of Demo has been forced all the way back here. There's still going to be the Moskva of Brody manning this. The Colbert not really be able to do very much yet. Schlieffen did take the B cap. That's going to start the point income advantage for MOYAI. Moskva of Blood Legend starts contesting C. Just poking his little bow in there. But now the resmokes are occurring. I don't think that Colbert has range. Yeah, the Colbert does definitely not have range. The mind of Demo suffered during all that. But yeah, focus is now on Brody's Moskva. Blood Legend's going to be able to take this cap. Schlieffen is going to leave B and go somewhere, but it looks like the Daring is being sent in to steal the cap from under his nose. But Brody and his Moskva is just being farmed right now by Haraguma plus Des Moines. Moskva Hydro is spotting him during this. There will be a radar follow-up available afterwards, plus Preußen Hydro as well. Yeah, Preußen Hydro is still active for, I don't know, how long? Oh, 30 seconds. Then they'll have the Moskva radar. They do spot the encroaching Schlieffen, though. Demo, the Des Moines activates his radar. Will be spotting the Grozovoi Haragumo. Daring goes for the contestant to B. However, the Z52 is also rotated off over there as well, so he might be able to Hydro and spot them during this. But let's take a look at this fight happening. Vile taking a lot of damage in his Grozovoi. Moskva able to join in too. Repri going to be opening up. In fact, Demo is just getting it. They're turning and burning onto Demo. There's going to be a change. It's an exchange where it looks like Demo dies in exchange for Vile. Losing the Des Moines is probably a lot more impactful than losing a second destroyer. Haragumo is going to still be able to effectively smoke up this Des Moines. And the Colbert just really can't do anything utility-wise. So, like, smoking up the Colbert just means the Des Moines has free intel. Like, the Des Moines can just radar you and shoot you through. Looks like the Z52 got... Alvaro de Blazan snipes the Grozovoi. Z52 getting caught by... I don't even know how he was caught. But he was caught. Goes down. Where was the Alvaro kill at? Alvaro kill was up here. Yeah, Alvaro was there. So Solitude just goes in, snipes him with a burst fire. Montana of 98 going for the salvos on the forward onto Dawn, not getting very much damage at all, if anything. But now the farming looks like it's going to start, restart as soon as the Haragumo lays his next smoke. We have a Des Moines 1v1 happening in the background as the Alvaro goes to contest. It looks like Kinemon is actually losing this 1v1 right now. His outnumbered is not activating right now, I think. The Schlieffen of MOYAI has decided to do the thing. The Moskva Brody activates his radar, so they have full intelligence on half the goddamn map. Right, let's just turn the camera around this way so we can watch that in the background. As we see the Yuyang Haragumo meeting of the mines. Colbert going to be raining down on this. Schlieffen going forward, Preussen slapping him through the bow. Daring getting out on the broadside. Schlieffen dumping his torpedoes trying towards the Preussen. Yuyang dies. Schlieffen being forced to try and weave between these torpedoes. Does not in fact get through. Snackman dodges those torpedoes. Something else died behind me. I don't even know where all this stuff is dying anymore. Alvaro de Bazan died over there. But then they got the Des Moines kill in return. And the Colbert killed the Haragumo here. Now we have the Moscow of Brody going into the bow of Blood Legend. But he can't, well, no, they've been staring at each other for a while. Right, taking stock of the situation. TWA have 6 ships. MOYAI have 3. That's what's going on right now. And Brody pushes around the corner, but now has to get full broadside to point in his Des Moines. There's also the Preussen there. Montana of Nice Unita goes forward, and they're just, I think we're in GG go next mode. Brody with a honk honk. Do we get the bonk? Honk honk, no bonk. This daring is kind of sat staring at the Montana. As the secondaries rain down on him. Colbert and Des Moines stare at each other a little bit. Kremlin and Montana stare at each other a little bit. Colbert being murderized in the honk honk no bonk. And now we see the March of the Montana, who is going to try and ram the Kremlin of Silverblade. But Silverblade's like, no, I don't want to ram you. I don't want my paint scratched. This camel's expensive. Shoots HE at his bow. She sets him on fire. Actually gets a double fire. Nice, you need a DCP's it. And Silverblade has been told, just go ram him for God's sake. Oh, honk honk, no bonk. Shoots too early for the drive-by. And they missed the ram. And they can't get the gun to pressure the Citadel each other. And then the shells just ricochet off in the distance. Please, can we get out of here now? Thank you. Secondaries, go. There we go. Oh, dear me, dear me. Alright. TWA, take game number 3. Reminder, this is a best of 5. We will be moving on to our fourth game on Estuary, where MOYAI will once again be the alpha spawn. Reminder of the bans for this series. MOYAI banned Shimikaze and Gearing. TWA have banned Kleber and Minotaur. I'll be back in 2 minutes or so. I'll let you know when the game drops. I have a sandwich over there. Cool. Right, I've returned. Did you miss me? Of course you did. Ah, yes. The classic. There's an undistributed rental. Well, it's not. It's not a rental grows a curve fest. We don't do those anymore. There's a Wisconsin already in the middle of the training room. I don't think he's coming. TWA are ready. MOYAI have 8 out of 9 players on their side. They have 1 undistributed. They have 2 people ready up, but everybody's there at least. Let me have a quick check. Everything. Yep, everything looks okay. How many codes do? Oh yeah, I know what I need to do. I need to go get these codes. Let me see, giveaways. I have some Distant Voyages containers that I'm going to throw in there now. And I'm going to change the giveaway rate, because we should be finishing up relatively soon. Change it to every 450 seconds. Yeah, we'll do every 300 seconds, fuck it. Get rid of the rest of these codes, make sure we get rid of all of them before the end of the, Oh yeah, that was our last WoWs Classic code, okay. So we set this to 600, and we give away a Distant Voyages container every 10 minutes. We have 4 of those, I believe. And here we go. Game number 4 of the WoWs Classic Grand Final for Season 8. If the game ever loads. Also, I need to set the score to 2-1. Definitely a thing I need to do. Play. Alright, here we are. Game number 4. Green team in the northern spawn will be MOYAI, running Montana, Schlieffen, Des Moines, Moskva, Haragumo, Daring, Yuyang. Red team, TWA in the southern spawn, Montana, Preußen, Des Moines, Moskva, Haragumo, Daring, Yuyang. The only difference is a Preußen versus a Schlieffen. Huh. Alright. Builds. Starting as always the green team. Alright, Daring build, Superintendent OPF, Haragumo, relatively standard stuff, standard Daring, Yuyang, leg mod, smoke, Des Moines, standard-ish, standard Des Moines, standard Moscow, sorry. Schlieffen, consumable duration, IFHE for secondary, no concealment because he's going for to be the Hydro bot. Montana, prop mod, standard stuff, double heals. Red team, Solitude's Daring, relatively standard stuff, no dazzle this time, you know. Kitty mod with his weird top grade gunner and outnumbered build. Moskva Blood Legend looking pretty standard. Haragumo Vile looking pretty standard. Yuyang of Repri will be smoke, no leg mod. I will outspot the opposing Yuyang but have slightly worse smoke uptime. Daring forward onto Dawn, relatively standard looking stuff. Point, standard looking Des Moines stuff. Montana of Silverblade, Stiff and Silence, you know, stuff. Preußen, Spotter mod and Hydro mod, secondary range, secondary reload, no extra heal, not taking consumable stuff, taking Swift and Silence to get in position faster. Haragumo Vile, standard. Daring, Assaulted we already looked at, and the Mind Crew, yeah, we looked at everything. Okay, initial deployments. Heading up the A cap for MOYAI, we see the Daring backed up by Des Moines. Montana going to be in support there. Schlieffen going to be playing the Hydro bot. Yu Yang going to try and get over and get back in front of that Des Moines to smoke him up. Moskva going to be taking this radar position, joining in with the brawling over here. Harrigan and Des Moines going to be pairing up as a smoke blob with the Daring on the contest. Meanwhile, TWA, Des Moines, Yu Yang will be doing some stuff, but this Yu Yang's going for some sort of interesting play here. Might be looking for a torpedo line on this Schlieffen early. You got Moskva and Montana here. Yu Yang's actually dropping a smoke to block the vision on this Moskva. I like this, actually. Preussen here is going to be the Hydro bot. Then we've got Daring for the contest and Harrigan and Des Moines pairing up here. So this Moskva is going to man this island, I guess. And then the Yu Yang is going to regroup with the Des Moines for the second smoke. Montana sees the Schlieffen, goes for an early salvo. Gets a good 14k on him. So they're going to put Blood Legend on this island? Just to sit there and farm the Schlieffen? Huh. Or is he looking to join in this fight? We're out from the Des Moines over at D. Won't find anything just yet. It's a bit of an early radar. Sorry, that's... yeah, that's a radar. Daring forward at the dawn was contesting A, but that's now blocked by MOYAI's Daring. Moscow radar Des Moines radar comes out. Should be able to get the resets on him, force him out, and allow forward and don't take that because he's still out of range of the Yu Yang Des Moines combination radar. Point in his Des Moines is spotted in the open. Repri does not have the smoke ready for him. It's coming up now, though. It looks like Blood Legend did indeed take the island and is now going to sit there and try and farm the Schlieffen from stealth. Forward at the dawn, getting caught on the radar, being forced out. Radar came out over at C, spots the Daring of LH Gamer, gets a good chunk on him, spot the Harrigan 2, got a big chunk on him. Forward into dawn, getting out of there with 75% of his HP intact. Snackman and Brody hydroing each other with the German battleships. Moscow radar coming out, finding Des Moines of Philippolis, also finding the Daring of Susie. Montana going to be looking for shots into Blood Legend. Not going to be finding much. Focus fire on that Daring coming in strong though. Yu Yang, Des Moines, Daring, and the Moskva. And Susie is definitely hurting after that one. Still hurting, actually. Blind fire still coming in too. Accidentally finding Philippolis behind him. Preussen contesting the C cap. Snackman. With his 111,000 HP with that new flag. One cap to one still. 6-point lead for TWA. That's all they need though. Daring a forward onto Dawn. Now going to be in position to contest here. Masquerader comes out, finds him. Also finds the contesting Daring of Solitude over there. Daring smoking up the Montana? Question mark? Masquerader will finally be expiring. The Hargumon and Des Moines paired up together. Vile's getting pretty low here, actually. Smoke is ready. Vile currently on the double fire. Not really enjoying his life. Des Moines now going to be farming out this Moskva of AC Schnitzel with the Harrigan support as well. Decap was taken by TWA. That's 2 points to 0 now on capping. 2 caps to 0 on point income now. Daring of Suse getting caught deep within the Poison Hydro, taking a bit of a battering from forward onto Dawn and Blood Legend. Schnitzel being forced further and further back, but I think he's still lovable there. Now, LH Gamer might be suffering here at the hands of the Harrogumon Des Moines as well. Very advanced smoke, like very far forward smoke positions to be able to farm out the key ships, this Moskva and the Schlieffen here. LH Gamer just getting himself stuck in with everybody else. Moskva goes down. Just gets Montana from across the map. Reversed a little bit too far off his island and, damn, at that angle. So now MOYAI are kind of suffering. Radar's coming out over at the A cap with both smoke screens angrily yelling at each other, and the farming is just still continuing onto the Schlieffen of MOYAI. Kinnymod getting kind of chunked a lot coming out of that smoke screen too. He's alive for now. The Haragumo's looking to try and pick him off. 4,000 HP remaining. Brody's still being farmed in the Schlieffen there. Daring forward onto Dawn is actually going to go up behind him and start gunning boating while contesting. Schlieffen's Hydro is active, but he's not in range. Kinnymod going to be returning fire on the Haragumo. Haragumo might be able to pick up this kill. Vile going to be opening up again afterwards. Haragumo forced to smoke, but I think it's too late. Yeah, he goes down to the Des Moines salvo. Does he at least get the return kill on Kinnymod? He does not. 2-ship advantage to TWA right now, and the daring is low as well. They're trying to snipe out the rest of the Haragumo. I'm not finding it. And now the blind fire returns into that thing from Solitude going up to where the daring was. Montana Salvo's still raining down on the Demos Des Moines. LH Gamer has ran into forward onto Dawn, and forward onto Dawn looks like he's going to go get the kill onto LH Gamer. 3 ships now down for MOYAI. Brody walks around the corner, finds a snack man, dumps a load of torps in towards him. Montana Salvo takes like 25% of his health. Blood Legend and the Moscow are getting chunked by the Montana of Nicinator who's pushed forward. Brody's torpedoes towards the Preußen are going to miss. He survives. Brody's going to go down. It's now a 4-ship lead for TWA. And if they get one more kill, this game just ends. And with it, their tournament hopes. Montana of 1980 goes down, and that will be TWA as your WoWs Classic Season 8 winners. Congratulations, TWA. Walking home with whatever the hell the prize is for this, because I have literally no idea. Congratulations, TWA.